So I'm standing here with my hand held out, knowing that your love will never fade. I stand amazed without a doubt. I wanna hear your voice in the morning when I rise. Think I know I'm just a normal man, only made of sand, except when you're by my side. Will you love me, teach me, don't leave me, I pray. When I end up thinking of the times, your hands in mine, together we'll stay. You made me better today than I was before. Now my heart can rest, and I will search no more.
She'll be on that side.
You made me better today. My heart is wings. Oh, you take me away. And every prayer I've ever prayed was answered today. So I'm standing here with my hand held out, knowing that your love will never leave. My heart's on the sleeve, and now I believe. I wanna hear your voice in the morning when I rise. I think I know I'm just a normal man, only made of sand, except when you're by my side. Will you love me, teach me, don't leave me, I pray. When I end up thinking of the times, your hands are mine, together we'll stay. You made me better today than I was before. And now my heart can rest, and I will search no more. You made me better today. I stand, proclaim, true love is here to stay. I stand, proclaim, forever starts today. You made me better today than I was before. Now my heart can rest, and I will search no more. 'Cause you made me better today than I was before. Now my heart can rest, and I will search no more. You made me better today. Made me better today.
Please rise.
Forever seems like a long time, but nothing seems like a long time when I am with you. I feel like I'm walking on water since the day that I asked your father to let go of his daughter. So give me your blessing.
Please be seated. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to celebrate the marriage of Shelby and Eric, to be witnesses and supporters of the commitment they share with one another. Together, we're a group of the most important people in their lives, and they've brought us here to publicly recognize that we've all played some special part in the love that they share today. Speaking of important people, there were none more important in influencing the lives of Shelby and Eric than their parents. With that being said, who gives Shelby away in marriage to this man? Before we fully begin our celebration today, Shelby and Eric would like us all to take a moment to remember those who can only be with us in spirit. Marriage gives us permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way to tell one another that no matter how many times Eric leaves every light on the house, or how many of Shelby's clothes are on the floor, we're in this together. It's more permanent than Eric's overcooked goose in the crock pots, or more staying power than all of the hair at the bottom of the tub when Shelby's done showering. Marriage is telling the person you love that you're not going anywhere, and that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another. A good marriage must be built on the foundation of this commitment. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's standing together and facing the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. The road that has brought Shelby and Eric here today hasn't been easy. It's been filled with surprises and challenges that weren't necessarily prepared for. But together they've taken each one on and have used those experiences to strengthen, not weaken, their love. Shelby and Eric, the vows that you are about to make are a way to share your love and commitment to each other in your own words. Sometimes poems, verses, and quotes just don't get the point across the way you need them to, and the best option is to just do it yourself. These vows are your way of openly declaring your promise to one another, as well as all of those that are here today. Shelby, ladies first.
Okay. Okay. Eric, I can't believe that after 6 long and amazing years together, this day that we get to spend with all of our family and friends is finally here. I knew the day that I met you, you were meant for me, to find me completely, complete me, and help me become a better version of myself. You have taught me how to find the best in every situation and to find the best in every day. From your handsome and contagious smile, your outgoing personality, all the way to your collared camo shirts you wear underneath your duck waders, you were meant to be my person. You have helped me to become the person I am today, and with your help, I will be a better person tomorrow than I was yesterday. You help me live life day to day, and each day at its fullest. When I start worrying, which most of us know that's one of my finest qualities, you put life in such a different perspective that worrying is no longer a thought. You believe in me even when sometimes my goals aren't realistic, or when I say for the 6th day in a row that I'll put my laundry away. You are my shoulder to cry on, my ears to vent to, and my person forever to experience and conquer every single day of this crazy, wonderful thing we call life with. I vow going into our lives together as husband and wife, I will be your #1 fan and to support your dreams and to respect our differences. I vow to respect you, to take you seriously when you need to be taken seriously, and to laugh with you or maybe even at you for the rest of our lives. I vow to be honest, loving, caring, and truthful. I vow to remain loyal to you physically and emotionally. I vow to always take care of you when you are sick, even if it is just the man flu. I vow to love you as you are, not as who I want you to be. I vow to continue to create a household with you where we will continue to raise our beautiful daughter Reese and the rest of our children to hopefully one day be the best version of themselves they can be and at least half the person that you have grown to be. I vow to remain by your side as we grow old, as your lover and your best friend. Last but not least, even though sometimes this can be the hardest, I vow to always love you during hunting season. You are my person. I choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality. I'd find you and I'd choose you.
So good. You should have went second. That's hard to follow up with. I'm sorry, this isn't going to be near as good as Shelby's. It's not. So, it's from the heart and it's raw. Shelby, when I met you, I was not at a good place in life. I lived with my mom, I drove a minivan, and I drank entirely too much. And then God put you in my life. And before that, I never believed in love at first sight, or that everything happens for a reason. And that night I knew it had changed forever. And I was so sure of it that I went home and told my mom the next day that I just met the woman that I was going to marry the night before. And since that day, you have taught me so much. Pure love, happiness that I've never felt before, and a sense of completion when I didn't know I was missing anything. When we had Reese, you showed me selfless love, devotion, and sacrifice. And I vow to give you that back to you throughout this life of ours. And I promise to be there through everything, through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and for most of duck season. You were easily the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I pray and thank God every day for blessing me with being your partner in life. I love you, Shelby Lynn, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Reese. 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 My beautiful, smart, hard-headed, and opinionated princess. You've taught me more in 5 years than 12 years of school, a few years in college, and 6 years with your mother, who knows everything. You make me proud every day. You have such a sweet and genuine heart, and I'm blessed to get to witness it firsthand throughout your life as you grow. I promise to hold your hand in life for as long as I live and forever be your protector, guardian, and bank account, but most of all, your father. I promise to show you how a man treats a woman and loves unconditionally. I vow to be here for you no matter what, the situation, the circumstances, right or wrong, bad or good. You're my favorite best girl, and I love you to the moon and stars. And your mother and I have worked very hard to give her everything you want, and I hope you know how much we love you.
Shelby and Eric will now exchange rings to symbolize their commitment. Rings are derived from humble beginnings of imperfect metal to create something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. It is customarily worn on the ring finger as it is the only finger with a vein running directly to the heart. The wearing of the rings is a visible outward sign that they have committed themselves to one another. Eric, please take Shelby's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today and tomorrow, and for all the days to come.
For today and tomorrow, and for all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised as on this day.
And know that I will love you for all the days of my life.
And know that I will love you for all the days of my life. It's good. We're good. We're good.
Shelby, please take Eric's hand and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today and tomorrow and all the days to come.
For today and tomorrow and all the days to come.
Where it is a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Where as a sign is what we have promised on this day.
And know that I will love you for all the days of my life.
And know that I will love you for all the days of my life.
Shelby and Eric, just as these grains of sand can never be separated, our prayer for you today is that your lives together would be longer than the time it would take to separate the individual grains of sand. Today, Shelby and Eric, you are making a commitment for your eternal love for one another as well as Therese. You are joined together today not only in marriage but as a family. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into individual containers, so will become the bond with your family.
Reese,
Come here. Daddy will carry you. Come here.
need your help.
You're mine, always you're mine, forever you're my reality. You're mine, sunshine, you're mine, best times, you're mine, anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do.
We're almost done, guys. Shelby and Eric, you have professed your love by exchanging your vows, exchanging your rings, and pouring the unity sand. With all of this, there is just one more question I need to ask each of you to answer, and then we're off to the reception to celebrate.
No more crying.
I'm good. I'm good.
Shelby, do you take Eric to be your husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor him in sickness and in health, even during duck season, and to be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? Eric, do you take Shelby to be your wife, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor her in sickness and in health, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Eric, you may kiss your new bride. I am pleased to announce for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Eric Engaldo.
I was a boat stuck in a bottle that never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the shelf, the wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one but me. I was chance to touch the sea. I cannot hide when I first kissed you. Best thing that there's arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God what it means to feel memory. You put a new heartbeat inside me. You make me better than I was before. Thank
Mama, you guys got seats next to you?
Do we what?
Are you guys at a reserved table? Or
I'll get it.
right here. We're probably trying to sit
What's up, Gooch? How you doing? Good work, man. Can you hear me? I didn't finish watching the game last night. I was watching regularly. I didn't either.